Hi everyone! So, yeah, we're torturing different people today. As you well know, the aim of any good DM is to try and collect the tears of their players and live forever. Last time, we saw what happened to both Mist, Caspian, and the new guy. Matty's here, they're just hiding. After the events of the attack on the ship. I'm not going to say too much because I don't think Gary actually watched the episode, so this is going to be fun. Gary, things have happened. Fog permeates the memory. Plate mail. The sound of plate mail and chain mail, boots on wood, on the wooden deck. Louder than it should be. Glittering noble armor and fireballs. Just, they sound so lenient in words, but in practice, the air around them burned. Hair, anything flammable. The air wavers, and when they strike, and they struck, the explosion snuffed out hearing, seared the eyes. You raged. You didn't understand what was going on, but someone was attacking, and it didn't seem that Caspian's words helped. And you charged. You wanted to be first, as usual. You didn't want anyone else to get hurt. But your momentum raging forward as they locked shields, fearlessly prepared for this, changed to mute and in just impotent confusion as an explosion of such force lifted you off the ground and forced your flow of physical movement to the right or the left. It was hard to tell because you were also rotating in the air. That feeling of being caught in mid-flight, hitting something on the side of the ship, you think it was... You're not thinking much, actually, it's mostly feelings, but something snapped. Breath left you. And even though your eyes weren't closed, they weren't working. They just couldn't bear it. There is a sound of something heavy hitting the water at an odd angle, and then dark grey, green, blue, black. Air, sunlight, smoke, and noise just erupt as your head comes up out of the water and then goes under again. The noise and the water filling and leaking from your ears and making the din feel like blows against your head. Everything hurts. You can't remember it not hurting. You're not a stranger to pain, but this... You feel cold in places you shouldn't, and you sink. More than sinking just simply into water. The darkness is strangely soothing. It's quiet, flashes of violent memory and pain, like the flint sparks in a void. I think you're dying. And then we can cut to the intro. Hi everyone, it's Pie Turners.
Hoist the sails, the tides are returning. Azimuth circle will carry me home. Raise the anchor, the currents are churning. Humbly slumbers under the foam. Let the ocean spray make everything glisten. Azimuth, will you not carry me
welcome back. Can we see Gary now?
Yeah.
Cool. I just want everyone to see their face.
Hi, everyone.
Gary, first of all, could you make sure, as agreed, your character is now down to 1 health point?
Yep.
And 3 points of exhaustion?
Yep.
And could you also...
No. Is that not enough?
Yeah, 2 death saving throws have failed.
Oh, good. Yeah. That's really wonderful. Okay. I don't even know where I put that, but I'll know.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I do.
Good.
So, you're in a state of mind right now where these things have happened and your consciousness can't really compute what on earth has happened. You have feelings first. Mm-hmm. Feelings of defeat, loss. What? Oh, wow, that's down cue. Jesus. But you're in a space now where you're disconnected from your body entirely. There's just idle thoughts. What do you think Harold's thinking about right now?
I think Errol's thinking a lot of things about their journey up until this point. I think in reverse order.
In reverse order?
Yeah, as in their more recent events. The attack on the ship is this haze at first. It's this bright spark in his mind. But as it rolls back to just the Leviathan and the death and the chaos surrounding that, and just this sort of repeated pattern of death and destruction, and each event sandwiched between events of good intention, and not quite understanding how he has actually positively or negatively affected any of it. I think there's just a swirl of, I guess, the idea of being in the waves.
It's interesting you say the waves. Something breaks through the monotone of nothing. Breathing. The kind of breathing that you don't normally get to hear yourself. The deep, rasping breath. But this is heavy, slow, loud, like an avalanche almost, echoing inside your own skull. And then there's the waves. Lapping, lifting you and pushing you up the beach like an unwanted child. The stinging sensation of salt water burning your wounds as it drunkenly flows past them. You wish you didn't feel these things. Every time the waves go back, they seem to take a bit more of you away from you. You feel cold. Wake up, Addy. The work's not going to do itself, your father says. No, we can cut the waves, because we're not there anymore. Describe to me, Errol's, the home that Errol grew up in.
Errol grew up in a grey brick home with a thatched roof in Cove, Moonshee Isles. It wasn't a particularly populated area of the world. This is an area where you spied on your neighbours with a spyglass, and if they had a brown bottle of something good to drink on the window ledge, then that meant there was a party for anyone who could see. And word travelled fast, even if it was over long distances. They're surrounded by farmland. Animals, few, because they're expensive. Some crops, enough for themselves and a little extra. The inside of the home is not warm in temperature, but warm in furnishing. There are furs and pelts, and there are all sorts of objects from his family's past and a weird amount of taxidermy.
You know when you're listening to like a series of bullet points and the last one, it feels like a Jordan Peterson conversation with like, yes, this good, but also, how do you feel about treating these people terribly? It didn't sit well. But okay, taxidermy?
Yeah.
What?
Each of the family's pets has been sort of given a special place in the home after their passing. Yeah. There are several ferrets, one stern and robust cat, and
Sorry, Ren, did you tell him how I feel about taxidermy? Oh god, I hate taxidermy. Sorry. This is like, oh god.
that's cool. You don't have to think about it.
Yeah, it's too late. It's in my head now, rent free. This place that you remember from your childhood is exactly how it is now. You open your eyes and you are so disconnected away from the pain now that you almost lose complete interest and like knowledge of that place. The smell of porridge, stew of some kind, the memory seems to be indecisive. It's just trying to make up its mind on what you would prefer. Your father, Torkul, am I pronouncing that right?
Yep.
The Phokian.
Correct.
What does I remember him as? His back is facing you, working as he is on the stove.
Errol remembers Torkil as a jolly, red-cheeked figure with similar hair to his, long, red, curly. Square would be an adjective to place on Torkil, and just jolly and full of life.
It's like a physically
vibrant.
or like mentally, or because that square
Yes.
could. Okay.
Yes.
Someone like that.
Yeah, and also, Errol maybe overtook his father in height when he was about 7 or 8 years old, so he wasn't a tall man.
What was that? For those of you who can't see it, Rin just went like that. I'm an average height person. Thank you very much.
See.
There's no sound from outside. It's the first thing you notice, but it's not dark. It's full daylight. You think you're sitting at that table that was made for a larger family, but your dad was always good with wood. Carpenter. Typical folk culture, be good at many different things. I know what I said. I said he was good with wood. Please stay with me here.
You said it. I didn't say anything.
I gotta get through one of these without innuendo, please. As he stirs the rather large iron cauldron, I want to say smaller than that, it's pot, basically. Another waft of the smell. This feels like home, but it feels more like those hotels trying their best to recreate that homely, safe feel. There's some things that are missing, but you don't feel like you're in danger. If anything, you still have the not so fun memory of the agony of being alive. Would you like one or would you like 2 bowls today, Harry? How are you feeling?
One for now.
Oh, conservative type. You want to see how you go? Okay. You hear the potatoes and mystery meat. Did he mention what was in it? Hitting the bowl. A wooden thing, very humble. Turning around. It's your father. Big smile on his face. He comes over to the table, puts it in front of you, and then quickly, as if almost absent-mindedly, puts a spoon next to it. Again, wood. So, it's been a while. So you'll have to forgive me if I've got a lot to catch up. How have you been?
I've been better. I'm going to take this spoon and just sort of push around the food with it, but not eat it.
Torquil seems to be watching you, just... Puts his hand over his mouth. Better? As in, this is preferable, or this is not so preferable?
I don't know if I know what's preferable or what isn't.
Oh. He gets up, suddenly scraping the chair back, turning away. He continues talking as he goes back to the pot. So, do you think the wind has doubt? Or the mountain? Do you think the trees second-guess themselves?
They don't carry responsibility.
Of course they do. All of it does. If we don't have trees, then we don't have wood. We die. We freeze to death in the winter. Everything in this world has responsibility. Yours is just more complex, admittedly.
Then perhaps they should second guess themselves.
Forgive me. I'm trying to force you down a route you don't want to go. But you have to choose a route.
Does it matter? Does it ever matter? Is there anything that I've done so far that's made any benefit or positive effect on any part of this world, or really any benefit?
There's a small mirror that just occurs to you is one of them vanity mirrors. Small things. Mirrors are expensive. But it was always by the stove. You remember this. It was by the stove because whenever they weren't watching you, when your dad was by the stove, he couldn't keep an eye on you. And, some food was going to get eaten, especially when there was a pie on the shelf. And he used that to keep an eye on you. He looks at you at that now. But what is utterly terrifying is when he looks at you, his eyes have been gouged out. Just how your ma described it in that very honest way that your mother did. And he doesn't respond at first, just whispering, and the whisper is clear as day. Did I matter? Did what I did matter?
Errol's paralyzed in his chair at this point and can't look away, but says, I don't know.
Ugh. The gouged eyes are gone. The pot scrapes. Silent now is the old deep, betrayed and heartless, thanks to you. I'm not blaming you, my boy. It's not gone. It needs new earth to lay root. Turns around looking at your right hand for some reason. You notice it's a bit scaly, a bit itchy, but you hadn't thought of it until now. Is it you, mayhaps? My poor children. Wayward is the many. The pack growls and bites led astray. They hunt both the master and prey at once, and another trick from the beast. And lost is my king, the crown of horn. The pretty folk think they know me best, but they have never, ever toiled and fed the earth, not like poor Torquil. You just realize at this point that not once have you seen your father actually speak. He still doesn't turn around. You have to replant them, Arild. Slay them. Find the right ground. Seed them that they can be born anew. I need my children, the land, needs the children. I need you. I need the trees. I need the wind and the mountains. Do you understand my breath? Give me a history roll.
Yeah.
The first roll of the game.
First roll
So
again.
far it's just been
Woo!
talking, but now it's rolling.
Not 20.
Nat 20. Fuck, that was a waste. What does Errol mean?
Errol? It's basically, I think it's basically Old Scots Huddle. So it's, I don't know what that actually
we're
means.
not in
originally.
Scotland, no.
I know. What does Errol mean?
Shall I-
Let's.
That was a rhetorical question.
Oh, good.
I just wanted to see if you had anything planned already and I wasn't overstepping your creativity. But Errol also means, it's Old Folkian for breath, a breeze. Erilt. See, there's no word in Folkian like the old version of. Everything comes from the same kind of language in the Forgotten Realms, but it gets varied a lot. And the people of the Moonshade have 2 or 3 different languages. Folkian, which goes by many names, bases a lot of its concepts on the Earth Mother. Erilt is the wind, which is also breath of the mother. For a 20, you realize that the breath, the wind, you're overwhelmed with the sense of responsibility. Your namesake is the thing which sends pollen around. It moves the clouds, brings water. It is one of the cornerstones of life in the Moonshade Isles and beyond. There's a big bang at the door. I'm not gonna do. One thing I can't do though is you know how all of the greats go bam, 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 make noise, onomatopoeia and all that, bang, bang, bang. I can't do that because if I say it too loud, it might wreck the mic. So I don't. But there's a knocking at the door. It's very shocking. Be shocked.
Huh.
Yeah. Torquil turns around. He's not been cutting anything. There's nothing at the stove. Well, go on. We're waiting for you. You might as well see the other bit.
At this point, I know who I'm talking to.
Oh,
Do I? Does Errol?
Errol could figure it out if you could figure it out.
I think the 20 helps.
You want to confirm? The way they're talking is not of Torquil,
No.
the third party. Referring to you as the breath, the 3 children. I'd be surprised if you hadn't figured it out. You're talking with what seems to be the impossible. The Earth Mother has never been known for speaking so directly. Maybe it's not, but this is a lousy time and place to be telling people about your concerns about the weight of responsibility, because they are just giving you a delivery. And you also note that your dad never spoke like this.
I know better than to name what I think I am in the presence of. To name a god is ill.
I'm not a god. A god's an arrogant thing. I simply am. And you're always in the presence of me. And I'm always in the presence of you. All the time. Sadly.
That we simply are is what I'm worried about.
Oh. That's a shame because there's nothing you can do about it. Now answer the door, it's your mother.
I think his eyes lift at this. Seeing his dad is one thing, but his mother is who he has always had. It snaps a reality into him that was missing in this weird, dreamlike place or time or space. He answers the door.
Every step you get close to the door, you hear the distant rumble of thunder. I said, every thunder. Thunder. That was lightning. No, I'm kidding. Was that... We're getting better at this, okay? This has never actually been done to this extent before, so I'm really happy.
This is really great. I feel wonderful about it.
Atmosphere, the father of Atmos. When you get to the door, it is icy cold, but you open it nonetheless. There you are. You gonna invite me in, or am I gonna freeze to death out here? Your mother is almost as tall as you.
I immediately grab her.
Oh, it's okay. This is awkward. Well, I gather your conversation with your father didn't go too well.
I openly weeping at this point and just sort of wipe my face and just sort of beckon towards a chair, and I sit down.
Oh, here was me thinking you were ready to leave. Okay, fine. I guess we're doing this. She walks in, drops a big bag of what looks like armor plates, and you think there might be a skull or two in there. And just deftly places a rather large-looking, a weapon not too dissimilar from yours, down. And then she slumps into the chair, almost cracking it. Well, come on. I get some food as well, I guess. Another bowl is served. Your father is very quiet. So? From the stove, you hear your father say, Sif, I've said my piece. Now say yours. Oh, are we doing the name thing? Okay, fine. Sure. So you know your friends.
Yeah.
You know how you got blasted off the deck, and now you're on a beach somewhere dying. You're gonna die, and that's no good for anyone. We've agreed on this. We have, your father and I, but we can't decide on what to do about it, you see. So you need to basically make the right decision and come with me.
And to what end?
Vengeance, of course. Battle.
That's why I'm here.
Well, you're just not doing it enough. Do you honestly think it's going to go well for you every time?
I don't think it goes well for anyone any of the times.
I mean, it's meant to hurt, and yes, there will be bad days, but do you have a choice? I mean, your friends are probably dead, or they need you. Either way, there's some blade work to be done, I think.
They might think they need me, but I've caused them more harm than good. I can't pretend that I can make the changes I need to make.
Did you do this? Is this your fault? Your father by the stove still just goes, oh, wow, okay. Well, I mean, there's always the third option. We could just, let you die, I guess. But that would be a waste, and we'd have to go and find someone else, I guess. It'd be very selfish of you, quite frankly.
You once told me, or at least my mother once told me.
Ooh, he's wise, this one.
That people make totems of their fear and call them gods. And I know that From fear, I could choose to go with you. I do want what you want. I want to do the things you want me to do. But I can't.
The sword is singing and you are cowering here. Why?
I can choose to act and never know what consequence I have wrought, or I can at least hold on to the little piece I have left.
Well, I mean, you're going to have to do something because we've both agreed that you doing nothing that's not going to work for us. There's a moment where the room gets cold and Torgal turns around with the shape of a dryad with an axe slammed so hard into its face that it looks horrific. You recognize it immediately, don't you?
Yeah.
Why do you recognize it?
Because the DM has a really good memory.
The DM read stuff before the game.
Because as a soldier, Adel in his fear and naivety.
Speaking in third person, that's nice.
Killed a dryad. I didn't know it was a dryad. I heard a noise. I was in the forest. I was alone. There were enemies in the vicinity, and I reacted.
Perplexing. You had a fear and you made a god of something. Look at it.
Errol doesn't.
Tell me something. Was the dryad ever going to harm him? Just looks. I suppose you're right. It doesn't matter, really. I mean, I could tell you, but I don't think you'd believe me. That's the problem. You just don't want to know, really. The voice from the dryad is raspy and like the last breath of a dying animal almost. It's like a croak to it. It says, "A debt is owed, more than one. His father bid me bless him as he returned to me." The figure that your mother in front of you, slams his hand on the table, and there is a lightning, like a thunder, immediately. And in the flash that sears your retina for a second, it's Tempest, the war god that you spoke with a while back. Although this time he's not got ale in his hand, and he is not here for pleasantries. He throws an axe that just misses the dryad figure. Fuck your debts, primordial soil and shit. His blood is of storm and the sea. He is mine. His mother prayed to me on the day of his birthing. Shields will shatter and souls will shrive. Don't deny me his fucking heart. The storm outside starts to get more angry. Two figures, their voices start to get a bit harder to hear. But to be fair, you were just trying to make sense of them. You realize that Tempest's voice was always kind of like a voice. It was more like the rattling of trees in a breeze, or the anger of a friction sky. Your little bowl of food just kind of starts heading towards the side of the desk, and then just without any interaction from you, falls off with a little clatter. There's a whisper, though. Can you hear me, Hillock? It cuts through everything like it's not echoing, it's not part of this thing that's going on. Erlt.
I can hear you.
hang on.
Why?
The Dryad grabs you by the arm, and so does Tempest. You're so close now that you are feeling like your soul is being ripped in two. You can't even hear their words. They're talking over each other so much now that it just feels noisy. But they both want a piece of you. What do you want to do? You feel like you can make a decision right here, right now. Or you can wait and see what happens. There is a result here that could end up with your character dying.
I think that what's happening with Errol is this indecision as to whether, because he hasn't been able to affect the changes he wants to affect, that he has more or less burden of responsibility. And I think in this moment, things are still unclear, but a little clearer. Tempest only offers more of the chaos and more of the weight of that responsibility without even the veneer of any burden of morality or consequence. And he, on the other side, sees the druid as representing his responsibility for the things he has already done. And as much as he wants to stop, for all to stop, I don't think he can continue without at least trying to make amends. And maybe pushing this decision as to whether he deserves to stay around a little further down the line.
Mm-hmm.
So he, with anything that he has left, tries to pull away from Tempest.
What would that be? Because pulling away from a god of war and pulling it away from an entity of life itself is a very different thing, mentally speaking. I would ask then for you to do a strength saving throw, please.
That's good. I would
Use D&D Beyond, where it will take you just as long to find a
Rob,
digital lead.
My question, though,
Yeah?
is at this point, am I reaching?
Are you what?
Am I reaching? You get
What am I-
advantage to the strength saving throws then.
No, I mean, you...
I am pulling away with all I have, which is what I just said. But I am going against Tempest as well. Maybe Rage is a bit of a Tempest thing.
It is. I think it wouldn't work for you.
Awesome. Then normal strength saving throw. That's 14.
That shouldn't have worked. It shouldn't have worked. This is Tempest, a war god. He's got his claws into you, but when you pull away, the look he has looks... I'm not going to get you to roll an insight for this. I want you to see this because this is this is something you should know, not what you could know. And what you should know is that the expression on his face is a very awkward mixture of betrayal, but also respect. And he lets go. You are caught for a moment looking at the dryad that you put the axe into without the axe. And it doesn't look at you with anything other than concern. A slight tear of what looks like resin comes down its face as it whispers the words, "Thank you. Time to wake, my son." And then everything, all the music, everything can cut. Or I've got a cat behind me who's trying to destroy everything. As long as it's not like Flint where he knocks down this thing right on top of me. You said before that the village you came from, Corv?
Yep.
Yeah. You wake up in darkness. One of your eyes opens. You look around. There's slight candlelights here and there. You feel something pouring at your chest, and you realize that the little void cat from the ship, which had been with you from the very beginning, was there. It's making the most horrific purring sounds. As always with this creature, its purring sounds faintly like the screams of the underworld. But it's still a happy feeling.
Crunch.
He named the cat Crunch.
Well, with an M, but yes.
Crunch.
Crunch with an O-M.
I hate you so much.
That's great.
There's a sound outside this. As your eyes adjust, there's a sound outside this little stone dwelling of some sort. And the door opens, and outside there's a bit of a fierce summer wind. Night outside, it seems. And a figure comes in briefly, pulling down his hood. Can you give me a history roll, please?
Sure. 16.
You had a friend at Corv.
I did.
Do you remember what his name was?
I'm wondering if it was calm. I don't know.
The word, as soon as the word enters your mind, you think, "Good God, he turned grey." He looks like a badger. Although, he didn't grow as much as you thought he would. He comes in and, seeing you're awake, his eyes widen and he drops some wood onto the floor. He comes over. Hillock, I thought you'd be dead for days. Let me take a look at you. He takes your hand. You realize that your right hand is all, like, scaly up here. The reason being is because, for some reason in your right hand, you're holding the thing that you ripped out of the Leviathan. Or the person who was bound to the Leviathan's spine. You know the thing that you made fun of because I said it hadn't set yet, and he said it was like a floppy sword.
Yeah.
And you know words like dildo were used. Yeah. Yeah.
May recall that someone used those terms.
For some reason, so there were terms. But for some reason, you have been holding it, and it's now almost fixed to your hand, and it seems to be plating over, like creating shell. Taking a shape. What was it she said? Or what was it your father said? Your not father?
Oh yeah. The what thing that they said? Sorry, there's so much.
They said the Leviathan had gone silent.
Yes.
It needed to be planted in fresh soil, but was soil the right word they used? It felt like soil, but it needed something. Were you the one, or could it be someone else? As you're thinking this, Colm is basically tending to your face. Your death saving throws are all gone.
Okay.
You made a choice.
Okay.
You didn't have to, but you did. And you feel invigorated. Colm's looking at you like there's something they want to say.
Go for it.
Huh? What?
Whatever you're going to say it.
You were right about Susie Thunderstomp. She was actually already married.
Oh.
Also, the last time I saw you when I left here, you had 3 broken ribs, and I'm gonna just say this out loud. I didn't think you were going to live. I had actually run out to get help.
Well, I'm still here.
You are that. Do you know, I know better than this. I'm not going to ask. Some magic nonsense, probably.
Probably.
Well, I'm glad I found you. Now you can come home. Basically, your old place is still there.
I'm in Cove.
No, are you basking now? No. No, I was basically working the coastal path, getting my way to Cardir. Apparently, there's some nonsense going over there. They caught the murderers of the Leviathan, they say.
I see.
Well, they did catch them. The execution was just this morning. Oh, I'm glad they got them. I can't believe they killed that beast.
I need to go there. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna head for the door.
Oh wait, your things are in the field pack there. I tried to fix the thing you've got there, but I'm a farmer. I can't do none. None with that.
You've done plenty. It's helped to see you, but I can't stay.
Okay, well, Adel, there's something you should know.
What is it?
We were, the village was attacked, or was going to be attacked by some, should we say ne'er-do-wells, from the coast, but they learned that that's where Ariel's, the Stormbringer, may have embellished a bit, was from, and for some reason your reputation made them turn around.
They need not fear the man that they fear.
Well,
He no longer exists.
you'll excuse me if I didn't just add to the embellishment, because it saved our lives and our livestock. So I don't know what you're doing out there, but thank you. It's saved some lives that day. Anyway, I've said what I said. I'm not going to take your time. You don't owe me nothing.
I owe you much. And if that name helped you, then it helped you. But I don't answer to it.
Okay, well, I'm not exactly qualified as a therapist, but you need to speak to someone. I will say this much, though. If you see a... Okay, don't laugh, but if you see a goat, and what else was there now? There was a goat, there was a goose, I think it was. There's a cow as well. Anyway, it's the most bizarre, like, gathering of animals and livestock I've ever seen. And it seems like somehow they've taken up a banditry life along the coast. I've heard rumors, and I don't believe it. I think it's some druidic prank or something.
It's all sounding somewhat familiar.
See, I knew you'd say that, and that's why I mentioned it, because that's... What on earth have you been up... You know what? No, it's fine. Not my business.
I would explain to you if I remotely could. At some point, I've been surrounded with all manner of chaos and danger and violence and goodwill and high spirits and friendship and love and care. And I don't know if I get to choose what of that I keep, but I need to try and find as much of it as I can.
Have you ever thought about taking up writing? Because that sounds like some proper prose, but I'll be honest with you, that's a bit above my pay grade.
I can't write.
Oh, Harold. Jesus. Who's Jesus? I don't know. Some guy, I guess. Well, if you're gonna go to Caladir, you best head off soon because there's a storm coming, apparently. And be careful. Things around here are getting weird.
I think I can just about weather the storm.
He kind of stands up and just gets close. Like he's trying to hug you, but he seems to still remember you as a lot shorter. So he's kind of like recalculating. He's making it awkward. Do you want to help him out or wait for him to figure it out?
I'm going to kneel down. Yeah.
It's like, okay. There we go. Ah, see that? That's not so bad.
It's not so bad.
Do you have enough money? Do you need anything? Are you good?
I'll get by.
Okay. Well, I hope you remember us meager mortals back in Cove. If you want to stop by at some point, I'm sure they'll use the excuse to get plastered again.
I'd very much like that. If it doesn't happen, it's not because it wouldn't make me happy to. It's because I've debts to pay.
Oh, are you sure you don't need money?
Not that kind of debt, but thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, in that case, I won't keep you. But I'll tell your ma if I see you that you're in good health.
You can tell her I miss her.
Do I need to tell her that? Tell her that the sky is blue, water is wet,
It's nice to hear anyway.
and elves are poncy,
Well, that's definitely true.
dwarves are stinky,
Yes.
goblins are very bad at the financial fiscal year.
And you're just the worst for flirting with married women.
I really am.
Really, you should talk to someone about it. I know we've been through the therapy thing, but you really need to talk
I
to
think
someone.
it's the challenge, you know? It's like, I can't stand, it's not going to be worth it if it's not, hard to earn.
Yes.
Oh.
I guess, no, that's a terrible logic, and I will not condone it, but I love you anyway, and, I think you deserve the happiness you seek, even if you seek for it in bonkers places.
Likewise?
Sums it up pretty well, I think.
Okay. Well, off you two then. And the cat, Gronk, is like just...
Crunch.
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 Crunch. It's... Oh my god, you do this on purpose. Clatters up your back and then just appears on your shoulder. Makes a little yawn. You know when it yawns, its mouth descends opening, like showing... You're in... what's it called? It, when it opens its mouth and there's the three lights and all the screaming inside.
Yeah.
It's literally a portal into hell itself.
Yeah.
And it's just like a little yawn at the same time. So it's like cute, but also, oh god.
I scratch it on the chin, and I scratch it under the chin, almost losing my thumb to the sort of vacuum created within the void. But I still give the chin scritches. I go,
Yeah.
"Oh."
Oh. I'm gonna be spreading so many massive fierce rumors about you and your hell kitty.
Please don't do that.
Oh, it's gonna be brilliant.
Okay.
He holds the door open for you. Stay safe. At least try.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Go on. Anyway, I have to pack up this place because it's technically it's one of them rentals. You know, you just kind of use it and then leave it in as good a state as you found it.
Quick question.
Eh?
The blade you couldn't fix. If you had more time, could you? And if you did, would you have use of it?
Well, I mean, it's just a gigantic plow shear with a hinge.
And could you have use of that?
Could I have use of it? Sure.
Then it's yours.
Are you kidding me? The amount of metal in that thing.
It's yours.
He gives you another hug. Oh, it's amazing. This is the best day since that time of Sophie. You know what? That's between me and the village elder who was married to her. Okay. I'm going to just take this out of your bag then. He drags it out. Oh, okay. Makes it lighter. There you go. And I hope you get that scene too. The scaled hand.
It'll get seen to.
Excellent. Okay, as soon as you hit the road, it's basically you follow the path north, If you see any orange rust on the ocean, you kind of want to avoid that. That's very bad. Otherwise, it should be fine.
I'll be fine. But
Oh,
thank you for the advice.
I don't doubt it for a second. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You have to leave. I'm staying here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Yeah, I give a sort of quick, awkward, like shoulder hug,
Yep.
and then Errol sort of hastily shuffles out the door and hits his head on the top of it on the way out. Yeah. Oh yeah, fuck. Sorry.
Hits the It's like it hits the mast of the door like Gandalf going, oh!
Basically.
The whole freaking structure shakes. What you don't hear or see is after you've left, he's standing. Colm is standing in the dark, going, "Fuck me, he grew like a big bat," and they're just gonna smash cut to. Now, what you don't know is, we have been waiting for a sign from one of our number. I know, I'll get to that. To see if they could make it for the second part. They can. So, perfect. We're going to take a short break while we just switch things around, and we'll be back to find out what happens to the other three. So, I've emotionally scarred... Gary, your turn. Since last time, you have all managed to get captured by the Honourable Caladir Dragoons under the crime or being accused of murdering the Leviathan. And then your execution was faked at the cost of 3 lives of 3 strangers. That was something. And despite the involvement of one of the high wizards of the Tower of Caladir, it looks like you got rescued by Haldi, who you thought was dead. Never trust an illusion mage. Even their deaths can be an illusion. At the point where we come back to you all, it is just around the same time that, just in case you were wondering, that Arilt starts making their way to Caladir. That is the when. The where is more closer to the west coast. Alaron is very long and very thin. After getting a long rest in the small fishing hut that Haldi managed to get you to,
Oh, long rest.
Oh, good.
Mm.
Didn't we do that last?
I don't know, I'm not
might
here.
have forgotten to do that.
I don't know what you mean.
I never forget.
We only had a short rest last time, so
Well, I'm saying it's a long
yeah.
rest now.
yeah.
Damn.
Long rest.
You're gonna need it.
Of course we know.
Haldi comes through the door. If I recall from last time, they looked tired, battle worn. Okay, she says, looking over, or they say, looking at the 3 of you. Are you ready to travel now?
I think so. I think so.
As ready as we can be.
Excellent, excellent. That's good. That's good. Because for some reason the pack have taken an interest in you, and that's bad.
So, the pack. What exactly is the pack?
Okay. I mean, he knows, don't you?
Care to divulge?
Well, I don't know much.
I had you pegged as a typical Folkian farmer, but okay.
I mean, how much do I know? Can I roll history?
You certainly can. With advantage.
Oh, excellent.
ADHD.
Am I gonna roll the new one?
Oh, you got the new dice because the dice were going to kill you last time.
Yeah, that went so well the last time. Let's see.
Place your bets now.
Oh, okay, the new one actually did pretty well.
I'll be the judge of that.
history. So that well, pretty well. 15.
That's this side of Critical Role Series 4. That is pretty well.
Thank you.
Yeah. 'Cause it all has to be DC at 25.
These
at,
days,
Mulligan's
it's pretty
table.
well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love them.
Do you remember playing level 1 when getting over 10 was the best thing ever? I remember those days. You recall that the pack are one of the 3 children of the Earth Mother, the sacred guardians of Moonshae. One for the ocean, one for the woods, and one for the mountains. The Leviathan, well, that went well. The pack, that's going great. And the last one was, what was it? There's always a mixture. It's either a stag or is it a unicorn? You think it's a unicorn. But these are just children's tales that get turned into just myths that people respect. Now they're real, and this isn't the first time we've encountered the pack. Is it?
No. I believe they've been hunting me for the past year or so.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, what did you do? Aldi says.
I am sensing some trauma. Might be wrong, but
Do
What?
you want to roll insight? Yep.
oh my god, roll inside. I'm just sensing. I'm like, nope, it was just my gut feeling. I will roll for that.
It would be
I'm
really
sensing
funny.
trauma. No, it's just chili.
No, I rolled 3, and then like, nah,
You know what?
it was just the wind.
You don't even know why they're upset. They're just being wimp. You know, they could just pull up their bootstraps or whatever it qualifies. You know, get over it.
It was a hunt gone wrong.
Okay, well that depends on what you're hunting, doesn't it? What were you hunting?
I was hunting for deer.
Doesn't seem. I mean, apart from poaching, which obviously is potentially illegal in certain. If that's neither here nor there, though. But what exactly happened?
I hit something else.
You didn't.
I did.
Well, that means that. I mean but
Well, don't leave us hanging. I mean,
I'm not quite following.
was it a tree? I don't know, a rabbit? What? I mean, deer are tricky. I get it.
Did you hit the third of the Earth Mother's children?
What?
the pack is many. It's all the pack, but there's always one. It's been seen to be a dire wolf on occasion, or a big old dog, or there's been many things, but that is the leader of the pack. And without it, why is it hunting you? Then that makes it's like you've shot someone's father, and then they're trying to avenge the father, but at the same time trying to give you the job. That's what the torque is. The thing around your neck. That's why they couldn't take it off you.
I don't know what this thing does.
No, that's what I'm telling you. It does. That's the thing. That's the. Oh, mother, help me. We need to get. We need to get to the.
Could you repeat this again in common?
I was speaking common.
You'd have me fooled. So
Oh,
let me get
Another
this straight.
language, maybe? Elvish, I don't know, dwarf.
Will
I come from a big old land, far, far
So,
away, with the buildings are
Will-
more than 2 floors.
Wow.
did you shoot the leader of the pack? Did you kill the leader of the pack?
Did I?
You're asking me?
I'm asking.
Shouldn't you know?
I mean, yeah. It's you know what? Give me a history roll.
I mean, at this point, you probably should be something else than an
Oh,
archer.
that's horrible. That's a 3.
At this point, it makes sense, but you can't remember. And as the DM, I'll tell you, I can change my mind. It could be something else. but it does line up.
I think so.
It would make sense.
It's the only reason I can think of that they're hunting me.
How did you wake up with the torque?
Yes. Did I? Yes.
Roll a history roll a history check. If you get it high
I
enough,
can't
I'll
remember
tell
what
you.
happened last
If
summer.
If you get it high, I'll tell you. How drunk were you? This is like drunken hunting 101. Don't go.
Blackout.
I got a 4.
Hey guys, look,
Oh, yeah.
360, no scope.
It was quite a lot of shots.
Like shots or shots?
This
Shots.
is
Ah.
this has happened before. He'll know. My friend will know. We need to get to the Trod now. We need to get to the Fairy Trod, because if did you kill the Leviathan?
Yeah.
That
You don't have
kind
to
of
look so proud about it.
depends. We
Oh,
did
right.
not kill Old Grey. We did kill the aboleth that possessed it. That possessed its corpse.
Aboleth. An aboleth. There's a moment you can literally see her doing like rolling for intellect, you know, like kind of going. Aboleth. Oh wow. Okay, we don't have time to get your things. We're leaving.
All right. Also, the conductor says, he only has one boot, Wilders. Don't make fun of his bootstraps. If it was killed by a single arrow, it was a puny leader.
Ram just a really good shot. Accidental.
You know,
Accidental.
when people say things like this, they say that doesn't make any sense. It would have been like a D6 damage shot. What could that do to a direwolf? All I can think of is, more details, more conspiracies, more lies. Ah, nice. So thank you for that. There's always a cool reason. You know, one of them kind of things where you improv stuff. And hopefully it'll end up better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I could wax lyrical about that. Are you going to follow them out?
Yeah.
I'm like already standing in the door, like, yeah, let's go.
Cool. You know those moments when you're playing a TTRPG and you're like, are we leaving? And you want me to get up from the desk? I don't know what you want to do. You go out into the night. It's cool. Typical spring evening. There's still a bit of cold, slight fog around the, or slight mist around it. Moonshay Isles are always misty. There's always fog everywhere. And the worst part is if you've lived here long enough, sometimes that fog's got a mind of its own.
That's right.
I stabbed the fog.
The fog stabs you.
Please don't stab the fog.
Mist
The
versus
fog
fog.
might actually fight.
I mean, mist is everywhere. That's
Oi.
right.
As soon as you get outside, there is this overwhelming sense of being watched. Creeps up the back of your neck. Haldy seems to sense it too, looking south. In my head map, looking north. Okay. Right. Okay. We don't need to run yet, but we need to move relatively fast. So,
It's a little bit difficult with one boot. Just saying.
they look down and go, oh, what happened to the other one? We
The
smash
goat.
cut to a goat who's currently using it as on the top of a standard post, like wielding it in their mouth, going "Meow," and all of these random wild animals are running out, and there's a convoy of traders going, oh no, it's the livestock raid, run for your lives. It's my game. I can do what I want.
It's my favorite boots.
The boot has now become a symbol of freedom for livestock.
Titania's Return of the Goat.
You know what? That is fair.
It's not going to be like what is it? One of them beach episodes where we all play one of those animals.
Oh my god, yes.
Well, no, we'll talk about it.
We're doing this.
I'm the DM. You got to bribe me with things that will make me fat.
Okay, so I'll bring chocolate.
Oh no! What a shame. The route south is tense but uneventful. The sky is relatively empty of clouds, and the stars seem almost way too interesting tonight. There's a pervasive feeling of, as awkward as it sounds, there's a pervasive feeling of importance. These are the kind of nights that you read about, that you see in pictures. Not a cloud in the sky. This isn't a day racked by mid or mediocre weather. This is a night where the stars watch. The gods are quiet and observant. Plus, for some reason, the closer you get to your location, wherever Haldi's taking you, the more you can smell the wrong season. It's spring, but you're smelling things like chestnuts, like autumn. The woods that hug the side of the scree and the stone along the, they call them mountains, but those of you who've lived near the Sword Coast, you know what mountains look like. As you approach some of them, anyone who's lived near a forest, the trees don't match the smell. If that makes any sense. You're getting the smell of pine, but you're looking at oak. You don't really understand the difference until you experience it.
Do I know where on the island we are?
You've got a. I won't make you roll for it because you do actually come from further north, but you do know this region.
Mm-hmm.
At least,
Like, can I figure out where he's taking us?
give me a survival with advantage.
Let me just double check my stats.
It's a high DC though.
18.
18's pretty good. For an 18, you get like a rough idea that if Caladir is over there, then that means that you're on the west coast facing Gwyneth, and which is the big island in the center. Judging by the mountain, that has to be the Alarin mountain range. So that means you get a figure of an idea of where you're going. You're going into nowhere. You're essentially going into a patch of unnamed, uninteresting woodland.
But since I recognize the area, the whole the trees don't match.
What are you
thing.
after?
I'm just wondering, like, do I realize something is off?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
You'd be the first one to notice. Although Mist's getting a feeling of the awkward feeling of a predator becoming prey.
Just like Echo says, saying, woo, woo, woo.
Oh yeah, I forget you do that, don't you? Yeah, you're we do a bit of a homebrew class for Mist. It's basically because they are shark people, kind of, sort of.
Shark.
How do you stay wet, by the way? Do you kind of just run over to pools of water and just splash in it like a child?
Every time I see water, I'm like a splash, like then I go out, or just I start having. If I'm out of water, usually I just have like a bottle on me, like
Hey,
like those commercials or something. You see like splashing water and like yeah.
it's rules is written.
Or that's what I think I look like, but actually I just look like a wet dog. Like that's what everyone else sees. So
It doesn't take very long for the path to enter a place which is a copse. It's enclosed trees. You don't recall when you got in there. 1 second, there's trees to your left with the complete vista of the Elvish Ocean to your right, and then you're in a copse. And looking around you, it's like you've stepped into a completely different part of the forest. But these trees are pine. These trees have that scent that makes sense. It occurs to you that you are, as Haldi said, now in a very elvish or fey place of power. The fairy trod. The way the fairies and the elves of old traveled from location to location without even needing boats. Think of them as fast travel. But you still have to walk, it's just... You'll see. Haldi waits for a second before going, Mir! Mir, we're here. Are you coming out or are you going to stay in there? There's an awkward moment, and then one of the trees moves, and it wasn't really a tree to begin with. It was more a conglomerate of, or a mixture of, lots of thorns and vines and tree parts and broken bits of armor, all knotted together to look like this gigantic knight made of twisted wood and shorn off metal bits of armor. Its helmet, for example, looks like it could date back to way before the fall of the magical race, the one with the floaty towers. It's you can't remember what exactly they're called, but this is old stuff.
So I've never seen anything like this before.
You've probably heard tales about it. Armor tree. This is one of the guardians of the Fey realms, essentially. It almost apologetically comes over, looking down on Haldi with these two burning blue sources of light inside the helmet. Oh, I'm sorry. I just slept there for a moment. That's okay. Haldi turns around. This is Old Mir. They're the gate guardian for this fairy trod. So Mir, we're gonna need to just go because we've got the pack is leaderless, and Mir just tilts his head like sideways with the creaking of wooden, the snap of breaking wood. Oh, that is unfortunate. So you can go. Oh, excellent. Come on then. Oh no, I mean you can go. Pointing at Haldi. But you can go. But you two, you have to do the test. Oh, Mir, we don't have time for this. Have to do the test.
What does this test involve?
Haldi makes a groaning noise. Oh no, you invoked the test. Oh, okay. I am so glad you asked.
I never asked.
You hear them, it's too late now. You hear them clearing their throat, which is weird considering they don't have one. Listen to my words well, for mortals do often add their own meaning. Act or answer rightly to remove this ancient gleaming. He turns around to look at Haldi, and Haldi's like, yes, that was beautiful. So you're gonna need to take their life with your bare hands. I'll leave you a moment to think about it, because I know that you're friends and everything, but this could be really awkward.
Why?
Why not? I can't just let anyone through.
So, you need me to kill them? To...
That's not what I said.
Ah.
What I said was... what I said was... Take their life with your bare hands, and you may pass.
I say Princess Carrie style. Come here. Mitt get ready like, yeah, come Carrie. Fine.
Wait, what?
You said take my
I
life.
mean-
If I put my life in their hand, they just carry me. I mean,
Makes sense to me.
Oh dear God. All right. Luckily, this
Wait.
isn't that tall.
I've been losing some weight lately. It falls off in the water.
I'm so sorry,
It's
Mir.
just water weight.
Yeah, it's much water. It's fine.
Oh, that was... Okay. What? Wait, what's happening?
I will attempt to carry Mist.
Lift with your back is fine.
Yeah. No, think it's my bare hands.
Well, yeah.
So I'll try to kind of like... Sorry. Lift up.
in the moment you will just see a lot of sparkles and mist there, like flap. Yeah, I'm pretty princess.
Slow motion.
Yeah.
That's canon now. I'll allow that.
Yeah.
It's very much like Legend of Zelda. You know, Sheik, is it?
Yeah.
Where
I'm feeling chicish.
you know, just like
This is not going to go well. Because I am not strong.
while this is going on, Mia
make
is
that lighter?
looking down at Haldy like, I thought that was like sure to confuse them. No, I think it was when they asked to kill, you just kind of gave it away.
All
Oh,
dirty dancing, absolutely.
I had the time of my life.
Really wish I hadn't
Bing,
skipped leg day. No,
Can I give you something?
that's a 3.
Ding.
Can I use animal handling?
I assume I can't help because you have to do with your bare hands.
no. You're in enough trouble.
Animal handling. That's funny.
Can I just lead
You can try again.
Okay. Oh dear gods.
If you can think of any ways which could help, then you might get an easier DC or advantage.
I am
But
trying
right
to do it.
now,
You know what?
When-
I'm gonna take Mist's hands
the music choice was perfect.
and try to lead them.
Oh man.
And I will keep eye contact.
Bear in mind, though, when you tried the first time and it went kablumph, you both fell over. You both took 1 point of damage.
Oh man.
Rude.
Have you ever tried to lift someone and then fall over? Oh,
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wait. You know what? Let's not talk about that.
Okay. I'm going to just try and lead them by the hand and try to walk past him while leading Mist.
Oh,
holding
no.
both hands?
No. Prepositions are a very strong point in any grammar. I said that, wait, what did I say? You said, is it with your bare hands? Not, it wasn't in your bare hands? No, it wasn't. It was
With.
with your bare hands.
Mhm.
What's the word I'm looking for? Probably fuck. I guess
I would
that'll.
prefer not to fuck Mist with
Oh,
my bare
same.
hand.
Oh, thank you.
I don't get it. I don't want to tell you. Oh. Well, this isn't going the way I had planned at all. Okay, I have a new game. Hang on.
Yeah.
That was
No,
not
no,
the
no,
deal.
no. We're keeping what you said.
Did we pass the test?
Do we pass?
Well, I guess it's just I
Oh,
don't get to
excellent.
Exactly.
I don't get to do this very often. Okay, look, if you play another game with me, we can say that even if you lose, you get to go through. But if you win, then I'll let you have something in here. Because I got the feeling some of it's worth something. Like, I don't even like this bit. This bit chafes. How does that sound?
Will leans towards Mist. Aw, he's bored.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
Though I do see shyness. Sure.
Sure.
Yes.
I have a suggestion.
Oh,
Do I still have my dice set?
let's say yes. I like where this is going.
So,
Intrigued.
Let's play Warhammer.
let's play
Oh,
a
no.
game.
I would like to play a game.
It is a game where you roll the dice
Okay.
and you want to get as close to 30. And you can stop at any time. Now, I explain the rules for 30, a very simple die game. That
30 or 13?
30.
Right, okay. It takes a few times, but it does work.
And now we play. And whoever gets to 30 first wins. Sound fun?
It sounds better than pretending to be a tree for 300 days.
There you go.
Oh, right. He picks up one of the dice in very small, like, where the...
Both of them at once.
Okay. I've only got one dice. His hand is huge, but his fingers are like twigs, like needles. They could probably
Okay,
cause a
you
lot of
can
damage.
you can probably do it that way.
Okay. I got 3.
We're not gonna play the whole game. In
No, are
character.
you kidding me? I never win this one. However, I would like to do let me see if you want to make sure you cheat, do sleight of hand. Otherwise, give me a raw d20.
I would actually like to make this as fun as possible.
Entertainment. Because it's about not about
Yeah.
who wins, it's
No.
about
His enjoyment.
yada.
Oh, that was cocked, but it was almost
Honor
19.
the what?
Mm.
That is a 21.
21. Okay. 18. Okay, neat. So, I mean, I suppose the game is essentially one of the most greatest examples of it's all about how you take the results, and you lose, but
And I make a big humming and hawing and huffing and puffing about it just for his own entertainment.
the part where he actually wins, he makes a noise which goes from a base of like a rumble, goes right through all the tones, right into the point where it's like a dog whistle. Not like a political one, but I mean like an actual dog whistle, where it goes so high that you can still hear it, and it's not nice. And then he stops. Sorry.
Incredible work.
That
Wow.
was fun.
I can't believe you beat me at my own game.
So well done.
That was so much fun. Okay. So what about no. I want the dice,
All right, they're yours.
but you can't. Turns to Holly. Does he know? No.
I think you might owe me something, though.
I can do that. Okay,
You did promise.
I did. I promised. And I am as good as my oak word.
There you go.
He's like holding his hand out, like give. Oh, this is amazing. Now I don't have to come up with any stupid riddles. I can just roll these,
There
and
you go.
then kill them, and add them to the garden.
Right.
I'm just not going to comment on that. Yeah.
You should probably go though, unless the
Oh, you said if we wanted something, some of these, one of these things?
but I won.
Yeah, but you said that we could have it if we entertained you a little bit more.
No, I did. Did I say that?
Yes.
Ollie just looks up and goes, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you the chance to do deceit.
I mean,
Nope, because that's not what he said. He
oh,
said it was you win.
Yeah, he
Oh.
did say if
Yeah.
it went.
However, I will give you the chance to kind of gaslight him into believing it. And while that's going on, you get the chance to try and take something.
Yeah, I want
Oh.
to sleight of hand. I'm like, let me sleight of hand. I'm using my tiny dice.
oh, that was so close to an utterance.
You see
Uh,
what looks like a crown.
Jesus Christ, you have a lot in sleight of hand.
Yeah, +9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 23.
What did you get?
I got 14.
Your conversation devolves into a yes, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. It was like, yes, you did. No, I didn't.
Honestly, Caspian is going to go full on rhetorics and debate technique. Yes, but technically, when you say this, it can be interpreted this way. And so you must take into consideration your opponent. And
And meanwhile,
What is this?
Objection.
What is the Stoner Guardian's intelligence?
Did
Yes,
you
I
just
said.
call him a stoner guardian?
Yeah, because he sounds like a stoner.
I was going for Canadian, but all right. I can see where that went.
stoner, Canadian, you know, potato, potato.
Same thing.
same thing.
I'm so sorry if you're from Canada, but you know I'm right. So while you don't manage to automatically convince him that you were right and he was wrong, he seems to take it quite personally. What you do see is while this is going on, Mist is just like casually. Actually, you see a crown just half sticking out of his back. This
Okay.
thing's got like at least 15 sapphires in it.
Can you see if you can find a boot?
But Chinese. Shh, not now. Just take a look.
Just if you
10,000
see one.
sapphires, and all you need is a boot.
It's a boot.
How does it look when you when Mist approaches this problem?
I feel like kind of like standing in the picture where they start to discuss and be like, slowly. Just going out of camera. Not like that. But yeah, slowly go out of camera.
Yeah.
And just suddenly like popping up like, just going inside the jacket like, sneak out. Ooh. A little bit of a Lion King moment.
It looks like
Put it
weirdly
in.
intricate.
I
Yeah,
think
like a trinket, or maybe like kind of like Zelda, like Link in Zelda. Da, 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 da. They're not noticing anything, like, but like,
Is the Mission Impossible theme song playing in your head?
yeah. After that, I'm gonna be like Porco and like jump out and like roll around. Like, zoom.
I think if Caspian notices that Mist is making any kinds of moves, he will just make an effort to just like, I'm just gonna drag this out so Mist can do their thing, and then wrapping it up like, all right, I suppose we must agree to disagree. It has been a invigorating discussion. Thank you for the debate.
Oh well, all right. He seems
You
so-
won.
It's hard to tell without a face because underneath this, like a Grecian Corinthian helmet kind of thing with the horsehairs all gone, but that T slits in his helmet that's kind of crooked from all the mass pushing it outwards. You can't help but feel like he is very proud of himself right now. Like, whoa, okay, I'm glad we could come to an arrangement. He starts scratching his back where Mist was. Okay, well, anyway, you should probably go on account of the pack being about here.
Yes, that is our cue to leave. Thank you very
Haldy
much.
gets straight up from their spot on, like, they've been sitting on the stone just watching this whole thing play out, like, with glee on their face.
Yeah, say what.
Yes, we should probably be leaving. Take care of yourself, mate. That's okay. Oh. Wait. Haldy? That's my name, yes? Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
That's
See you
always
never
been...
again. Bye-bye, toodles.
But that's always been... Oh! It's not a portal. It's not a gate. It's a path. You are literally now walking in a forest. Rather, you will be in a second. As you're walking down this path, where everything feels so weird. But I'll get to that in a second. As you're walking down this path, this fairy trod, which is precluded by a trestle of sorts, vines and branches and flowers and all the other gardeny things. You get the idea. I've essentially formed an arch which just starts this whole footpath, like any other footpath, really. But as you're walking down it and you look back, you notice that the pack has entered the copse where you are. And Mir has drawn, or rather has created from somewhere a gigantic double-handed sword made of wood, and is basically just swinging it left and right, going, "Shoo, shoo." I don't know. Does anyone play dice here? One of them jumps up and starts grabbing onto his arm and rips off his arm as you're watching. Aldi's looking back, rather concerned. Oh, that's gonna.
This is the point we run.
It's. No, you don't run on the path. Just walk. Just trust me. Just walk.
All right, all right.
And if you, they're looking back. Oh, it's gonna take weeks to grow back. Oh, poor guy. Okay, the path. There is no wind. There is no sound of anything. You're in nature, but you're not. There is a certain sense of dreamlike state here as well. You can hear your heartbeat in your head. As you're walking, your body is no longer telling you you're walking.
This is very unnerving.
I forget this is your first time. So, this is how the old, the Lachey used to walk between the islands back when the seas were different.
Exactly where are we?
Well, on the way, basically, from A to B, but also nowhere. Don't think of it in terms of a map. Think of it in terms of intent. Right now, we're on our way to a place in Gwyneth, which is a good thing. But this path is basically the phase way of just saying, why do we have to walk across water? That's daft. Let's just create a wee little path, and we're just going to walk that instead. And it didn't make sense to physics and the world, but it.
So this is a ferry path.
I thought that was implied with fairy trod. Yeah, just words, I guess. But yes, I suppose. Do they have them where you come from?
No. Not that I
Those
know
are
of.
just stories.
Yes.
Well, they're great. Just a few rules. One, no fires. You don't need to, so don't. You do not want to set fire to the path. And two, don't stray from the path.
Right.
Ever.
Oh, thanks for the hydrate.
Will just kind of looks at Mist, like, yeah.
If you
Don't
stray
stray.
from the path, you might end up in the ocean.
Hydrate, Miss will just go like, don't you worry, I will be fine. And then when you look at me, what you will see is a very shiny crown on my head. Because I put it right on my head afterwards. You just didn't see it till now. Like,
Wow.
Oh,
hi.
that's a very
Wow.
lovely crown.
Thank you. I felt like I was in my princess era
Cool.
today. Oh. What is shiny?
Does it look familiar in any way?
It does and it doesn't. It does, but you can't exactly place why. You can roll a history check, but the DC's gonna be like,
Me too.
well, yeah, but
I don't know if I want to know.
Matthew-
18.
oh, that was so close.
You know what?
I wanna get in. Wait, this was mischievous. I have to do the other die.
I also got 18.
Did you now?
No, I got one. I don't know shit.
You're just happy it's
I know,
shiny.
It's so shiny and pretty.
Don't like the fact that they're all looking at your crown. It's your crown.
Man.
I'm not sharing.
Or this
Continue.
this is a big one though. I will tell you that it is. You've both seen it from roughly the same material, which is art. You know, drawings. You can't put your finger on it, but you know that it's something to do with the royal family of the Kendrick family of the Moonshae. So you've probably seen someone wearing it in some artwork a lot, like from an age past.
Do you think
It's
not-
just my
it's
hand
not-
so perfect. Yeah.
it's not from the Kendrick family, is it? Maybe.
See, I was doubting it, and then you said it as well.
But it does
So-
look familiar.
It does. Let's just not question it right now.
Right. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Looks good on you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Stay on the road. don't stray
You
off
do-
the path.
You might notice, by the way, that Hallie doesn't comment on it at all. But they do have this knowing smile. Like, it's funny. The path forward it feels endless. But there's no sense of change. You are still in the same enclosed forest. There's no openings, there's no vistas, you look up and you can barely make out a sky. And it's like an afterthought.
I'm sorry, could we just take a very short break?
Are you saying this in character? I'm kidding.
Yes, I'm saying it in character. No.
I gotta lay down, man.
Well, let's take a look at the time. Yes, we can.
Yes? Awesome. Because I need the loo.
And we are all about taking care of oneself here in the Titanners.
Yes.
Yes.
We're going to
We
take a
will
short
be-
break.
Right back. Don't go anywhere. Be like 4 minutes.
We aren't
Or
going to
5
take very long to wrap this up either.
Yes.
So, thanks
Okay.
for your patience.
Okey-dokey.
And for your hydrates.
Okay.
We're back. Everyone behave yourselves.
No. Okay. You okay?
Here we go.
There, along the fairy trod, you start to feel the distance that you must have traveled. There's no sun or night in this place, but your body is telling you that it's time to eat. It's usually indicative of maybe time to rest. You hear a growl coming from Haldi's stomach. They do turn around as they're in the front, leading the way. Oh, sorry. I might have missed breakfast. So we can push on? Or we can just take a break on the side here? As long as we don't go too far away from the path, we should be fine.
If you want, I can go into the forest and hunt something.
No,
just
no,
like,
no, no, no.
No, no.
What?
No.
There is
We still have some rations that we packed.
Okay.
ration sounds good. You have to understand, this place wasn't made to have. It's not a forest. If you go out there, then one of two things could happen. One, you might fall out of the fairy trod somewhere randomly. Like, I don't know. Hopefully on land, not inland.
I do not mind the water though.
And then the
Yeah,
other
don't
problem,
tempt them.
The other problem is that there are things that occupy the path.
Let's just not risk it.
True. Okay then.
You've already got a crown.
Yes.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Happy.
You
It's,
wouldn't want to lose
um,
the crown, would you?
Now you should
What if it
you
falls
should be
off?
resting like a king.
Yeah.
next.
Well, heavy is the crown, you know. It's fine.
Should we make a rest then? I think
Yes.
even the pack is going to have a hard time entering the fairy trod without permission.
I think a monster
Hello.
came into our path.
Excellent.
Hi,
Oh,
buddy.
We have a kitty on the table.
No, don't
And
eat me.
it's a shake.
Yeah, you may see a little tail walk past
A
the
little
camera. Floofy tail.
Yeah.
Very beautiful tail.
Down.
There it is.
Ray got it today.
I said down, and his immediate response is,
You're not the boss of me.
Flint, you can't sit there. Flint,
I can do whatever I want.
no. I can see him just looking at locations around me.
Yeah,
like,
where can I go?
could I jump that?
Can I go there?
What you gonna do about it, huh?
Right.
Like a nugget.
The thing is, if I try and pick him up, he's so heavy, he's going to drag everything with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't steal my dice.
Oh, he will try to steal your dice.
Dice goblin.
Yeah, dice goblin.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Can I finish, please?
Yeah.
Hold off. Oh, he's
There
gonna-
we go.
He's going to make me pay for that later.
I didn't leave because you said so.
Fluffy
chose to leave.
diversion has left the table.
It doesn't take long to set up a little camp, and it doesn't include fire, but you're scoffing on rations. Not very pretty, but it's something. And Haldy is just sat there thoughtfully. So, I'm taking you to see the elves of Gwyneth. They're better than they used to be, but they're a bit odd. The Shay elves tend to be like that because they still remember, you know, elvish, whimsy, I guess. Where's Errol? I didn't want to ask before, but because I feel like it had to be a bad thing.
We don't know.
You just lost him? No offense, but I think he's a big lug. How could you lose him?
During the attack on the ship,
Uh-huh.
he fell off. He was knocked off the boat. And that's really all I can remember.
Oh, okay. Well, if you like, when we get to where we're going, we meet him, I can go look for him?
Yes, that would be great.
I wouldn't make a promise like that, but
I mean, for all we know, he might. It might not be possible to find him, but
But we appreciate the help.
of course. No. These are important times. Feel that. I understand that now. You weren't meant to be able to walk on the fairy trod. You've been accepted. That means great things, but also troubling times. You were there at the death of Old Grey. Where is its spine or its heart? Or it's got many names. Where's the seed, the thing, at the center of it?
I think Errol has it.
Oh yeah.
Had it.
Then I really do have to find him. The pack's following you, and we haven't found the king, so
I mean, I'm wearing a crown though, but fine.
that's that's more of a queen's crown.
Yeah, I said I was a pretty princess.
It suits you.
Thank you very much, but I'm taking it off before we're going to meet the people.
No,
I don't want them to take my crown.
I think you should keep it on.
Do you think so?
I really do. Like a life or death thing.
Are they gonna take my crown?
No, I don't think they dare to. But if you want to stay on the path, I would keep it on.
Well, it is shiny and nice, fine.
It is that.
I feel like I'm in like Mrs. in like a shampoo commercial or something. Like always like pretty hair and like shine like yeah with the crown, you know, always sparkling.
Try and get some sleep. I know the daylight
You're worth it.
is
Sorry, I had to.
definitely.
Thank you.
Maybe they're born with it. And on the morrow, we'll make it to Gwyneth, and you can speak to my big mysterious contact. I can't say their name. Can't say their name while we're on the path. Just trust me.
Can you whisper it?
No, that's not the. I mean, I could. No, I'm not going to risk that.
Right?
No.
Fine.
Sign language? I know sign language.
Same.
I don't.
Hey.
Eh.
I mean, you're technically not saying anything.
It's better that
Let's
way.
not push our luck, shall we?
Fine.
So now we should just talk talk shit about others in sign language, right?
Yes.
I'm starting to like you.
I like it too.
I miss Errol.
I'm gonna end with
Same.
I'm gonna end things today with just one statement as a before my cats destroy the place. As Haldy looks down thoughtfully, like food ration in hand. They turn up looking directly at you,
Oh, great.
Will.
Yeah.
Say they're gonna probably think about putting you on trial.
I kind of expected that.
You can't escape it, but your fate's gonna be decided next time. One way or the other, we have to deal with the pack.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand. It's killing children.
What?
It's been killing children. That is not the pack. It's not leaderless. It's been
Corrupted.
taken over. And if we can make sure that they don't kill you, maybe we can do something about that. The elves of the Lachey might think that just chopping your head off might help things better.
Huh.
But I'm sure it'll be fine. Now you can get to sleep.
Oh, gee, thank you.
Your dreams during the night. Well, actually, you know what? We could talk about that. Dreaming in the middle space is wild. Because technically, you're in a dream.
Are we
So-
going on a trip?
But that's all for today. Next time, we're going to be exploring the elves, the heavily fey landscape of Gwyneth in the Moonshade. Oh, any questions about what the hell's going on? Please let me know in the Discord, because I am working on a primer as well. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining us. Sorry about the extra breaks there. It does happen. Plus, all those hydrates. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm blaming Miles for that.
I would.
All that's left to ask is, will you remember to answer the
Answer
call?
the call. We're going to get all of us on that eventually.
Yes.
Bye.